round of applause. Irfan Khan, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we unveil the cover. Okay. Ready? Of Stardust Legacy.
Sir, you feel like you have reached. It's I never imagined myself on the cover of this. I never dreamed of being on the cover, but it feels great. Nice.
And I mean, before we move into what
Actually, you feel viable.
Okay.
You feel like you can. You're part of industry. You feel like.
And firstly, we have to congratulate you. That was an amazing performance in Madari. I mean, please give a huge round of applause to Madari.
Actually, Madari, I didn't have to do anything about the role, but the whole effort, all the hard work went into putting the story together. There's a thriller and there's the emotional part. There's the father-son bonding story.
Correct.
So, bringing that two elements together was the most difficult part.
And how is Nishikant Kamath also in the?
Nishi is is a very fantastic director, and he takes time, but he thinks a lot about the story. When the idea came, I decided who's going to write it. I decided who's going to direct it. Then the idea of song was mine. So I was, and what kind of song it would be, that also I had in mind.
Like the mother.
The Mother, brother.
Alright. And
Working with Anurag, Basu, Tigbanshu Dhulia, Vishal Bharadwaj,
but
Sujit.
who brings out the most of Irfan Khan?
I think I have a different relationship with everybody. Like Tigbanshu ke saath I can improvise. Vishal gives me a very precise lines, so I enjoy what he gives, but still I can improvise. अनुराग बसु के साथ तो कई बार सीन भी नहीं होता, आइडिया ही होता है सिर्फ. You go and just do it. So you have to strike relationship. It's like playing with different players.
Okay.
Okay. When you're producing your own film, okay, where does a producer draw a line or where does the actor draw a line? Because the actor always wants to do more and the producer wants to cut that.
No. Explain me. Producer wants to do.
In terms of course, when it comes to finance or production. So,
Finance section I was not involved at all.
okay.
Not at all. Just the creative producer, just bringing up the team and then leaving it to the director. And like in the marketing, now that we were producer and I was the only actor, Jimmy was, he went out. So I had certain ideas, I had certain, so there was a kind of input was taken. Otherwise, when you are working with other people as well, there are other actors involved and you have nothing to do with the production, then you do what the producer says about marketing. And marketing sometimes becomes very boring. And you don't even know whether it's effective or not, whether it's doing something or not, and you keep on doing it. You have formula कि यहाँ जाना है, वहाँ जाना है, वहाँ जाना है, प्रेस से बात करना है, उसका कितना असर हो रहा है, you don't know. So I was very conscious कि whatever we are doing, is it reaching or not reaching? So in this film, marketing was a little bit, we had our say in that.
Yes.
प्रमोशन किया हर चैनल पे, टाइम्स नाउ पे भी आप गए, आज तक पे भी आप गए, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं यार स्ट्रेटेजी नहीं थी, वो
तो फिल्म की है ना, वो तो करनी पड़ती है ना. अब मैं तरीके ढूंढ रहा हूँ कि जैसे ना करना पड़े. मेरा बस चलेगा तो मैं एक पॉइंट पे सिर्फ फिल्म अनाउंस करूँगा और गायब हो जाऊँगा. मैं चाहता ये हूँ आइडियली. अब क्योंकि ये ज़रूरत हो गई है लोगों को बताना कि फिल्म आ रही है, वो लोगों तक पहुँच रही है, बात नहीं पहुँच रही है, तो आपको करना पड़ रहा है ना. तो अब ऐसा थोड़ी कि पिया मुझे पसंद नहीं है तो मैं फिल्म करके फिल्म को डुबो दूँ, है ना.
अच्छा सर, कल एक बहुत बड़ी राइटर महाश्वेता जी का
ओहो,
हाँ. तो आप कुछ कंडोलेंस के रूप में या शोक में व्यक्त करना चाहेंगे?
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट राइटर थी, बहुत कमाल का उन्होंने लिटरेचर लिखा है और मैं बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ उनकी। मैं उनकी कहानी पे फिल्म करना चाह रहा था। आई थिंक जहाँ भी हो उनकी आत्मा को शांति पहुँचे, जो वो चाह रही थी, आई होप जो वो चाह रही थी इस कंट्री में वैसा माहौल क्रिएट हो। दैट वाज नॉट माय आइडिया, दैट वाज दे केम अप विद इट एंड आई डोंट नो विच ट्रेन्स इट वाज रनिंग, देयर सम ट्रेन्स में कुछ चल रहा था अनाउंसमेंट। क्या होता है ना, आई थिंक वी शुड कीप ऑन थिंकिंग अबाउट आउट ऑफ बॉक्स, यू नो, वी शुड नॉट गेट केज्ड इन द फॉर्मूला, एवरीथिंग टेंड्स टू बिकम अ फॉर्मूला, so one has to keep on thinking so that, you know, you have freshness. But these things, you know, they talking to politicians or something, you know, this was a extension of what the film was trying to do. Film was trying to comment on the system. So talking to these people was trying to make people understand what is the relationship of a system. You know, common man, politician and system का क्या relationship है?
So, what is next for Irfan Khan?
I would
mean,
love
because
to
you
do
said you want to break your image and, you know, this thing. So what?
a
is
romantic comedy. I'm trying to do, yeah.
romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Well, Irfan, adding to that question, we've heard that next will be with Kangana. Your next will be with Kangana.
इसके बारे में मुझे पता नहीं है.
जैसे कि आपने कहा खबर में रहने की बात है, तो ये खबर है कि आप अगली फिल्म कंगना के साथ।
मुझे नहीं पता इसके बारे में. ये हो सकता है कहीं बात हुई हो और किसी ने पिकअप किया हो, किसी ने पॉसिबिलिटी बताई हो कि ऐसा हो सकता है और वहाँ से लीक हुआ हो और ये छप गया. अभी हमसे इस बारे में कोई डिस्कशन नहीं हुआ है, इस बारे में कोई बात हुई नहीं.
जब हिंदी मीडियम में कर रहे हैं,
हिंदी मीडियम कर रहा हूँ, हाँ.
जी, तो उसके बारे में कुछ बताएं क्या है?
वो ह्यूमरस फिल्म है, ह्यूमरस है बट कोई इशू है उसके अंदर.
That is not the romantic comedy.
No,
you're
that
talking
is
about.
Yeah.
मदारी के कलेक्शन को लेकर are you happy?
I'm pretty satisfied. The way it is going and the way it is picked up.
माउथ पब्लिसिटी बहुत ज़्यादा
yeah,
है,
बहुत
फिल्म
ज़्यादा.
की माउथ पब्लिसिटी, तो उसको लग रहा है कि आने वाले हफ्तों में इसका फायदा होगा.
या लेकिन देखिए, अगर कोई देख रहा है तो वो ज़्यादातर अपनी फैमिलीज़ को लेके जा रहे हैं बाद में दिखाने के लिए. दिस समथिंग वेरी, यू नो, यूनिक. एग्जैक्टली.
वो मतलब हमारे इंडिविजुअल एक्टर्स के काम से एक्चुअली वाकिफ नहीं है.
नो दे आर नॉट, बिकॉज हमारा सिनेमा पहुंचता ही नहीं है वहाँ.
Yes.
How involved are you in social media? How important is it when it comes to promotion and PR?
Promotion, yes, it is important. People come to know about it, and then you can keep on. You know, it is important. Social media.
But
as far as promotion is.
Facebook and Twitter and Instagram.
मेरा पेज है बट ट्विटर पे मैं पर्सनली करता हूँ फॉर श्योर, बट मैं बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टिव नहीं हूँ. जब कुछ आता है तो ही मतलब मैं उस पर, बट ट्विटर आई हैंडल माई सेल्फ. फेसबुक एक पेज है जो टीम हैंडल करती है.
वो हीरो रहेंगे.
हाँ,
Because आपने कहा है पहले भी कि अगर उनके साथ फिल्म करने का मौका मिले तो वो फिल्म की हीरो होगी. तो
हाँ, ऐसी पॉसिबिलिटी है एक्चुअली कि वो हीरो हो मैं हीरोइन हूँ.
Sir, I had to ask you, who is your greatest film inspiration? I mean, who do you look at?
See, initially when I dreamt of becoming an actor, I saw a few performances of Naseer Saab and Dilip Kumar, and also Mithun Chakrabarti का पूरा initial cinema which was मेरे ज्ञान है. Then you went to drama school. Then I for the first time I saw European cinema, Hollywood cinema. Then suddenly the other actors also became so important. De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, or Brando, और recently अभी जो फिलिप सीमर हॉफमैन थे उनको बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद करता था. फिलिप सीमर हॉफमैन was one of my great.
And apart from Hollywood cinema, what are the other what other countries, what other cinemas?
मेरे लिए जो डायरेक्टर हैं क्यूब्रिक मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डायरेक्टर है. मतलब मैं ही इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट डायरेक्टर फॉर मी. कीस्लोवस्की है, फेलिनी, ट्रूफो, गोदार्ड. I adore them.
And if I ask you, just at the top of your head, top 3 favorite movies of all time?
That I can't do that. No, I can talk about the directors,
Okay.
but movies, there's so many movies. How can you choose 3?
Okay. But if I ask you top 3 Irfan Khan performances of all time, then?
Top 3, how will I rate it? I can tell you कि मुझे किस फिल्म से क्या मिला.
हाँ. Okay.
This is the kind of happiness Piku gave me. I never experienced that a film, movie, a story giving you so much of happiness. Maqbool, what it gave me, it was unique. Hasil, what it gave me, unique. Pan Singh Tomar, you know, it's all different experiences, you know. So you cannot compare that. Like a माँ कैसे compare करे तीन, you know. I can compare कि there were films which were useless, but I don't want to name them, which didn't give me anything except money, and I don't want to do those films. सिर्फ पैसे के लिए काम करना is the most boring thing in cinema. And I pray to God कि मेरी वो condition ना आए कि मुझे पैसे के लिए करना पड़ता है थोड़ा थोड़ा, वो भी ख़त्म हो जाए. That day I'll feel that I have achieved something. I have reached where I wanted to reach.
Thank you so much. I think it was
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
fantastic
much.
that you came here. Please give me a huge round of applause.